Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel once again. If you're new here, my name is Kaylee and I post all kinds of videos on fashion and beauty and makeup and random other things, lifestyle, things of that nature. Welcome. Today's video is going to be actually the first in a kind of like mini series that I would like to start. A lot of people have questions about what it's like to be a YouTuber. I get a decent amount of DMs from people that are trying to start their own YouTube channel, or they are thinking that they might do it sometime soon, or they're just genuinely curious. There are a lot of really good questions, and I figured that honestly, if those people would like to know, then you guys might like to know too. So today's video is all about how I'm gonna plan my YouTube content, because there is a pretty long process that goes with coming up with a YouTube video. I think a lot of people think that you just kind of like sit down, film a video, and then edit it and upload it, and that's not the case. If you want to do well on YouTube, there are lots of steps that you have to follow. Without further ado, let's just jump right on into this video. The first step in my process for coming up with YouTube videos and kind of creating them and getting through that process is idea generation. Can't film a YouTube video if you don't have an idea for a YouTube video, but there's a lot of different ways that you can come up with YouTube ideas. The first one for me is always just inspiration from others. There's a lot of people that I follow and that I'm subscribed to that will post a certain type of video, and I'm like, oh, that's really smart. I haven't done anything like that, but I would really love filming that, so I should probably do something similar to them too. I follow people like Natalie Barbu, Sienna Mirabella. Sometimes I will even just go on like the homepage of YouTube that has all of my recommendations, and I'll watch videos from there as well, even if I'm not necessarily subscribed to a YouTuber that way. The second part of idea generation for me is actually what's going on in my life. And so if I don't have a lot of time one week, I will actually just plan on filming a sit down video, because those are the easiest for me to film. The next part is also just what I like creating. So I will go through and just think about all the things that I like to do. Obviously I like doing makeup tutorials, and I like filming clothing ideas and fashion ideas for you guys, which is why I do them so often. Another part of that is what you guys want to see from me as well. I get a lot of requests for makeup videos and fashion videos. I like to throw my lifestyle in there as well, just because I know you guys like seeing kind of like what's going on in my life. So that's pretty much how I come up with ideas in that way. And then once I have kind of like the bare bones of the ideas that I would like to film, I will actually go into the keyword and SEO portion of filming a video and planning a video. So if you aren't aware, keywords and SEO play a really big role in if your video gets discovered or not. SEO is a marketing term. It stands for search engine optimization. So YouTube obviously has its very own search engine with the search bar. It will show the most relevant videos for the tag that you put in. So if I search Valentine's Day makeup tutorial, the ones that are gonna pop up first are the ones that YouTube thinks that I will be interested in, the ones that other people have been interested in, and the ones that have done the best. A lot of times you will see really big YouTubers pop up first, and then the smaller YouTubers, even if they have really great content, don't show up until like a couple of pages down, or you have to scroll to get to them, because YouTube doesn't think they're as relevant. A big part of being discovered and kind of going viral, and this happened to me with my college videos, is actually putting in a search word, a keyword or a key phrase that is the title of your video, and making sure that it is going to actually be one of the first that pops up. When you're searching for YouTube videos, you don't usually scroll to the bottom of the list and then work your way up from there. You usually pick one of the first results, that's the video that you watch, and you're good to go. If you have a good key phrase or keyword, you are more likely to be at the top of the list. It's really hard to figure out what that's going to be on your own. So what I actually do is I have a tool that helps me do that. It's literally just like a Chrome extension that's specifically for YouTube. It's called tubebuddy. Basically what happens is you will type in a key phrase or a potential video title into the search bar, and then tubebuddy will have like a show keyword score button. I will click that, and it'll tell me if that's going to be a good scoring keyword or a poor scoring keyword. So if the video has a lot lot of competition or if nobody's really searching it, then obviously that's going to be a pretty low keyword score. If it has a lot of search volume but not as much competition because it's a relatively new keyword, then it will give you a really good score, and that's definitely a keyword title and a video that you should consider doing. So that's basically how you discover if those ideas that you came up with in the first step are even worth spending time on. The 80-20 rule for me, at least what I follow, is 80% content that is going to do well, that you're also going to enjoy creating, and 20% content that you want to create regardless of whether it does well or not. So while you're going through all those keywords, that's kind of how I plan the videos for the month, because I do it for a month at a time. This involves a lot of testing. You will probably have to go through the same keyword title and search different variations, add the month, add the year, add literally little words here and there, because so many different variations could come up with so many different keyword scores that it just takes a lot of testing. Like, you might have to sit and work on the same video title for 15 minutes to 30 minutes before you come up with the highest scoring one. But when you do come up with the highest scoring one for that specific idea, you write it down because you don't want to forget that. Then you come up with the list of the highest scoring video titles, and that's going to be your list for what you're going to create for the month. If you get anything above 80%, that's definitely something that you should focus on. 50 to 60 I will kind of do anyways, but anything below 50 I try not to use that keyword or film that video at this point in time, because it's not going to do very well for me unless it's part of the 20% that I want to film regardless. Video planning itself. This is probably the longest step in my opinion and the hardest step for me, because I like my videos to stand out a little bit from kind of the more typical ones that you might see. I don't want to get lost in the crowd of aesthetic girls that film very girly videos and do cool things with girly things. Like, there's a lot of that in the world, and I don't necessarily want to be that person. I feel like in order to stand out in the community that I'm in and then the niche that I'm in, you kind of have to have that personality. You have to put a little bit more into your videos and a little bit more into your content in order for you to be any different than any other person that's filming videos. Once I have received all of my inspiration from everybody else, I will go through all of my videos, all of the keywords, search a whole bunch of videos for the keyword that I picked, and then kind of watch those videos to see how they edited it, how they set up the video, how they filmed the video, if they have any cool transitions, if they have any specific content that I didn't necessarily think about adding, and I will kind of combine all of those ideas into my video and then put my own twist on it. Basically, that's kind of how I come up with ideas for actually filming the video, for shooting and then editing. I will also come up with lists of things that I would like to include in my videos, and then I obviously plan out the video meat, the content as well. So basically you have like an outline of what you're going to talk about, make sure you don't miss any points, and then you kind of film from there. After I come up with the bones and like the meat of the actual video itself and what I'm going to talk about during the whole thing, I will actually schedule everything in my planner. So I have a specific planner for content creation, and that's this blue one right here. I haven't done a whole lot in this month because I was sick and I started school, but this, I don't even know that you can see this. I hope you can kind of see this. This is January 2020, and I have things written down kind of all over the place. I put every single thing color-coded too. So purple is an Instagram post, pink is an Instagram story, orange is a YouTube video, yellow is actually a collab that's going to be due. So I did have a couple of collabs that were due. I had one due last week. Green is a photo shoot, and then black, check mark, actually means that it's been completed or scheduled. Mostly on Fridays, what you're going to see is all of my YouTube video ideas that are going to be scheduled out in certain areas, and then I'll actually schedule my Instagram post as well, and then stories if I have to promo something too. Like, this is how OCD I am. I also have kind of a general outline of the specific types of videos and Instagram content that I should be posting every month anyways. For YouTube videos, I came up with 5 different things that I think that you guys would like to see, and it's a little bit more variety, so every week there's something a little bit different, but it still follows under what I like to film and what you guys like to watch. So I have a fashion video every month, a makeup video every month, an informative video every month, a fun and trendy video every month, and then a vlog. So yeah, that's scheduling. And then comes a time where I actually film the video. Then we go into post, and that is when you actually go through and you edit the video, you add those cool transitions, comments, you cut things that don't need to be said, and then we get to uploading. So uploading is the part where if you don't do this correctly, it will really impact your reach. I personally probably need to get better at some of these steps as well. Basically what you're going to do is you're going to use the key phrases that you came up with from before that you had written down, and you're going to make those your video titles. The next thing is having your title in the description in some form. For this video, my title is How I Plan My Content for YouTube. In the description, I will put, hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how I create my content for YouTube. So you basically like restate the title and what the video is going to be about in the description box, because if those title and the description box matches, you actually have a greater chance of being discovered, because YouTube will consider your video relevant and not spam. The next part is relevant tags. So the tags don't have a whole lot to do with if your video gets discovered, or at least YouTube doesn't say that they do, but I still think that they make a difference, because obviously why would they exist if they didn't make a difference? I don't know. Since my video title is how I plan my content for YouTube, a potential tag that I would put would be how I create content for YouTube, or content for YouTube, or creating content for YouTube. Basically just different variations of the title that I came up with in the first place to make sure that I hit kind of all of the different ways that people could maybe search for the type of video that I created. And then also a good point is to put the tags in the description box as well. That's why at a lot of the bottom of my description box, you'll see like the tags ignore with a little like tilde squiggly hyphen thing. I don't really know what that's called. Is it only a tilde if it's on top of the N, yay? Am I dumb? That just adds another layer for you to not be considered spam and for people to use all of those different things to discover your video. The next step for me is always to create the thumbnail. I need to do a lot better at creating more relevant thumbnails for my videos, because sometimes my thumbnails, I always forget to create them, and then I'm ready to like schedule my video and I'm like, I don't have a thumbnail. So I go and take a picture from just like my camera roll that has nothing to do with my video, and then I put some words on it and then I upload it because it looks cute. So for something like today, when I'm planning my YouTube content, I will probably have like a picture of my planner and a notebook and a pen and maybe my camera. I don't know, like something that has something to do with the video that you're posting. I will put a shorter version of the title that I came up with on top of the thumbnail and then upload the thumbnail. And then I schedule my videos. I always try to just schedule my videos instead of just uploading them straight away. Usually I try to post at 10:30 a.m. on Friday mornings. However, today I kind of slacked on that. I did not have this video filmed earlier this week because I had so much going on. After I come up with the thumbnail and schedule everything and it's all ready to go on YouTube's end, I will take to the Instagram side of things and I will come up with my promo story that I use to actually promo and advertise for the video that I'm about to post, because a lot of my traffic does come from my Instagram followers. And then I will make sure that I have the bio link in my bio updated to the most recent video. And then within the first day on YouTube, I will actually come back and try to respond to comments pretty much as soon as they are uploaded. Sometimes if I'm working on a Friday or if I have other things to do, I can't do this immediately, but I really try to get it done as soon as possible, or I will wait a couple hours and then batch respond to a whole bunch of comments and then wait a couple hours again and batch respond again. If YouTube notices that you're getting a lot of engagement within the first day or first couple hours after your video gets posted, it will bump it up on that search page. That's the word. It will bump it up on the search page as well, because it knows that your video is relevant. Bonus, the creators' comments also act as engagement. So every time that someone else comments, my responses to them counts as engagement as well. So that's basically it for today's video. This might be a really long ass video, but you know what? It's okay. If you guys have any more questions about the YouTube side of how I plan my YouTube content, drop them down below and I will do my best to answer them. If you guys have any specific ideas for kind of like this mini series that you guys want me to focus on, let me know that as well. I am definitely doing something about how I plan and edit and do all of the Instagram side. If you guys want to know, let me know in the comments below. Ha, I rhymed. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you go. Wow! Wow! Wow, I am a poet and I didn't even know it. If you guys want to see more of that stuff, let me know. Please leave a comment down below. I hope you guys like this video. Like and subscribe before you go. Who am I? I am the whitest girl. Oh, girl. I love you guys and I will see you in my next video. Mwah.